We volunteer. From our very beginning in 1972, William E. Wood & Associates recognized that collectively we are so much more than a real estate company. We knew even back then that we were destined to have a greater impact on Hampton Roads, making it a better place to live, a better community. In 1978, the shovel went into the ground to build the first William E. Wood & Associates Scholarship House. Out of that initial act of service, the William E. Wood Foundation began to form and remains at the core of who we are and what we stand for throughout all our communities. This year we put out the call. Who among us are community champions, going above and beyond, selflessly serving a community project, filling a need? While we learned about a few of you, we salute all of you. However you contribute, from a simple act of kindness, a donation, by dedicating countless hours of service, you each make a profound difference in our communities. Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." And boy do we give. From individual contributions to company-sponsored events, we give. Individuals from multiple offices have joined together to raise funds for various charitable events. Relay for Life, the Polar Plunge, and the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. Christy Clark, Cheryl Caldwell, Karen Honore, Pam English, Eileen Ermer, Sally Volk, and Kathy Stokes, to name a few, regularly participate in these events. When and where we are needed, when the call goes out, we respond in force. Ken Longo, Billy Shirley, Mick Shaw, and many others regularly donate to replenish the local blood supply. Various shredded events are held to restock the local food bank shelves. New Homes agents got together to donate money to EquiKids so challenged children can find peace through horseback riding. Stephanie Scott, Tracy Holland, Sue Gaines, and Angela Doherty open their hearts and homes to displaced, abandoned, and lost animals. The Salvation Army benefits from the efforts of Kay Gibbons Grizzard and the Advance Team by ways of food drives, stocking stuffer events, and Dress-A-Bear program, to name a few. And the Toys for Tots barrels are always overflowing. Our military team annually organized the drive to collect comfort items for the VA hospital, and each year every office and department deliver, filling the baskets with toiletries and much-needed supplies. We well with pride as the baskets are presented in honor of those among us who have served their country and risked their lives to protect our freedoms. The William E. Wood & Associates annual golf tournament has grown significantly over the last 24 years, raising in excess of $500,000 for homeless shelters throughout Hampton Roads. Joe Carney and the agents and staff of property management have made a commitment that the 25th Silver Anniversary Golf Tournament will exceed previous year's efforts. So many of us quietly go about doing our part to enhance our neighborhoods, donating our time, talent, and treasure to our children's schools, Girls and Boy Scouts of America, sports and recreation leagues. Linda Baker, Howard Horowitz, and Debbie Phelps, Jonathan O'Connor bring music to the region through community concerts and performances. We volunteer in our faith communities, cook for the less fortunate, collect and donate to heart, diabetes, and cancer research. Organize, collect, and wrap up Christmas for families that suffered tragedies. We are passionate about the communities we serve, striving to make a difference. Sylvia Berry is deeply involved volunteering in the Newport News medical and political community. Christy Babb is a volunteer firefighter for Sedley Volunteer Fire and Rescue. Andy Mullins and Christine Early helped build a Habitat for Humanity home. Glenn Coltrane runs a soup kitchen each week. Wendy Walker delivers Meals on Wheels. Jeannie Livesey serves on the board of directors for the Portsmouth Volunteers for the Homeless. Jeff Ratliff works for Hope House and Wish a Fish, taking critically ill children and families fishing. Ben Fuller is actively involved with the Runaway Response Team. Kathy Lamb creates and donates angel drawings for families that have suffered the loss of an infant or child. Karen Seymour serves on the board of directors for the Her Shelter. David Kakache volunteers with Access AIDS Care Center for education and support services. Dawn West lends her expertise in bookkeeping and accounting to the Gathering of Eagles, a non-profit providing laptops to wounded soldiers. Mitzi Gant donates her time to drive cancer patients to and from their treatments. Jack Voss organizes our company's United Way campaign. Janet Jag is a foster parent to a newborn baby. All of you, those we have mentioned here, and the many others of you that we have not, we salute you. You are truly community champions. We volunteer.